Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more DarkQuest 2. In my initial video, I did the tutorial with the Barbarian, and we got them Wizard, whom we bought some skills for. So we've got a very powerful Wizard and a very weak-ass Barbarian going into our second mission. One minor note, the character you put in the leftmost box is the one who is selected by default at the start of a room. So it is important, okay, it's not that important. It's very convenient for that to be the character you explore with. And I want the Barbarian to be the one I explore with, because if there's any traps, I want the Barbarian with his giant sack of hit points to be the one who steps on those traps. Okay, this guy blocked the Barbarian's attack, so let's talk about the Wizard. He deals 1 damage, it's magical. What magical means is it can't be blocked, so it's guaranteed to hit. It has a range of 4. The Wizard is slow, he has a movement of 4. So you have to be a little bit careful. If you move 4 squares, the Wizard's turn ends, and he can't even do any abilities if the Barbarian's already moved. But if you click on this guy, the Barbarian, or the Wizard will move as little as he needs to and automatically attack him. Okay, well, I wish I'd done that the first time. Now the Barbarian has taken some damage, which means we're going to have to rest before the next mission and spend 50 gold for him to be at full health. It's important, okay, it's not that important, but it's nice if you can keep all the damage on one character. So I don't want the Wizard getting damaged, because if the Wizard gets damaged, then I have to spend 100 gold in the next mission in order to heal up the Wizard and the Barbarian. Whereas if the Barbarian can take all the damage and we can keep the Wizard damage-free, 40% triggered to get some gold coins. By the way, the Wizard's perception sucks. It's just as bad as the Barbarian's, so there's no benefit to having the Wizard explore these skulls. Alright. Oh, we took a trap! Okay, so traps pop up if you step on them. They end your turn if it's turn-based combat, so you can't even attack after running into a trap. So having a character who can see traps is useful, and there are 2 of those. The Archer and the Dwarf can both see traps. And I really like the Dwarf. I'm going to be playing with the Dwarf in this game. So eventually we'll be able to deal with those and even disarm them. Okay, so this is a pretty big room. There's 2 guys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop, I think, the Wizard, one of the Wizard's abilities here. Let's go ahead and get the illusions going. So this illusion is now going to shoot at this warrior for 1 damage. And then the Wizard can still do his attack. So he's going to shoot an illusion at the warrior as well, or a shot at the warrior as well. Those are both guaranteed to hit because they're both magic damage. And with a bit of luck, the Barbarian can just kill this archer. And it happened. Great. So the illusion helped me kill a guy without giving him a chance to attack. Now you might think, gosh, that was a little bit, you know, spendthrift. I mean, so what? You could have let the guy attack 1 time, wouldn't have been the end of the world. True, but health, you know, is a pretty useful resource. This Barbarian only has 5 hit points, so using an ability to save some health I think is generally worth it, especially if you play like I do and just have a lot of abilities. Alright, so here we got 3 enemies in a room. Now, they're not in position for Tornado because none of them are in an orthogonal line with each other. They're not adjacent to each other, so they're not in position for Inferno either. So it's a little bit tricky, but what we can do is we can have the Barbarian throw an axe at this guy. Throw an axe at this guy, which is guaranteed to kill him. Then the Barbarian has a decent chance of killing this Goblin Warrior, which he does. And the Wizard is guaranteed to do 1 damage because his damage is magical. And so with just 1 ability, we were able to... Ooh, wow, another 40% lucky hit. Oops, let's move the Barbarian, not the Wizard. Up here, we're just going back to the previous room. So let's take a look. What's the... looks like the dead end might be over here. Aha, there's a pot. Now I have to decide where... Is this more likely to be the dead end, or is this the dead end? Let's actually go back up here and try the other big room. Ooh, okay, this is a tough room. So we've got archers, and the Wizard is the only one who can actually get this guy. Note that tornadoes don't go across chasms, because tornadoes can't go across the air, you see. I don't really understand it, but that's life. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the Barbarian go up and hit this guy and hopefully kill him. Good. Now I've got to decide if it's worth preventing an attack by this archer. In exchange for spending an ability. I think it is. We'll just go ahead and drop an Inferno on him to kill him. Blorp. And now that bag of gold is going to be there until I get to this room through another route. get in there. Grab this gold bag. See what's going on with this map. Oh, there's this room back here that's like something. I might have to walk back there. Ooh. Just an empty room, and there's traps. Okay. Well, still. Hopefully I'm not walking onto any more traps as I walk around. Okay, just the one. Thank you very much. Okay. What's the map showing me here? Okay, maybe there's a connection between these two rooms and I don't have to backtrack. This is either an annoying feature of the game or just part of the game's rustic charm, depending on how you look at it. Wow, I got very lucky there. That was quite remarkable. It's only like a 16% chance that they would both do that. Okay, so here we got two dudes. I could use a tornado just to kill one of them. Let's see what happens with the barbarian's attack first. Okay, let's hang on to that tornado. What I'm going to do is step here and shoot this guy, guaranteed killing him. Now, an important rule in this game I have not mentioned is enemies will always attack whichever of your heroes is closest. So I'm guaranteed this guy's going to attack the barbarian. The guy's not going to be smart and go after the puny wizard. Yeah, it's annoying. Well, I'll let him attack my barbarian one more time since the barbarian defended the first attack. Had the barbarian gotten hit, I might have been a little bit more cautious about preserving the barbarian's hit points. Okay, looks like that might be the exit, so let's go down this way. Okay, this is actually not too bad of a room. There's two of these warlocks, but they can't defend. I'm guaranteed to do a damage there, and as long as I don't miss on all 3 dice, this guy will die. Alright, 1 is good enough. So there's 2 pots. 1 because it was the last pot of the dungeon, and then 1 because I killed all the enemies. Let's see if we get some gold or some healing here. Nothing. Okay. Now this, I believe, is redundant. Yes, I've been here before. Okay, so in order to backtrack in this dungeon, you have to manually move all your heroes back through the rooms one at a time. There's no way to multi-select your heroes and have them move. There's no way to fast travel on the map. It is one of those things that I think a quality of life improvement to this game would be to allow some kind of backtracking fast travel in order to cover ground that you've already covered. Okay, so that was that. Let's go ahead and spend our stuff, and then I'll end the video. So what I'm going to do here is twofold. First of all, let's go to the Magician. This is the most exciting thing, and upgrade. Now, if you're going to play with the Barbarian long term, you might want to spread your pots around, but I am not. I'm going to replace the Barbarian first chance I get. So I'm going to spend all my pots here on the Wizard. Where are they the most useful? Well, there's one ability I like that I haven't bought yet, which is Frozen, which I'm going to be calling Frost, Nova, and Freeze. Frozen is an adjective, kind of a weird name for an ability. Anyway, at level 3, this can actually be cast twice per dungeon, which is really sweet. But I'm going to at least put 2 in it for now, so that it freezes enemies within 2 tiles of you, and it deals 1 damage to them at the end of the effect. So it's like a damaging and it's a control effect. I think it's very cool, and plus you can cast it twice if you upgrade it all the way. In addition, I'm going to make a move that seems a little bit odd right now, but I'm actually going to put a pot into anti-magic. So what this does is it gives the wizard a magic shield. A magic shield blocks all incoming magic damage from a single attack, and there are going to be things that might shoot the wizard with magic. What I'm mostly interested in, though, is eventually getting it up to level 3, where it gives 2 magic shields for the entire party at the start of every dungeon, which is sick as hell, and a really good protective measure. In addition, I'm going to upgrade my illusions, so now I'm going to spawn 2 illusions when this is used. Okay, so that's that. Now, as a slight precaution, I do want to buy a potion from this alchemist. I'm hoping I never need to use this, but in case things get hairy, I do want to buy a health potion for my wizard. This is just so that in case the wizard gets down to like 2 hit points, I can use this and make it less likely that the wizard will die because of some stray enemy attack or I accidentally walk him into a trap. You could also buy this, which is interesting, allowing you to recast a spell you've previously used. I have so many spells, though, I don't think I'm going to need this unless things go very, very south for the winter. Okay, so we'll just get that as a precaution. Now here we cannot recruit new heroes, we still have to complete 3 more quests, but we can rest, and I will. I think it's prudent to do this so that the barbarian has his full complement of hit points in the next dungeon. Alright, that's all we can do. Let's go ahead and end it here. Thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Take care.